Our final honoree this evening is Reverend Thomas E. Gentile.
Ordained a priest for the Archdiocese of Louisville in 1973, Father Tom has dedicated his life to Catholic education and the Catholic community in South Louisville. Having attended Sacred Heart and St. Barnabas Elementary Schools, he moved on to St. Xavier High School in 1961 and then on to St. Thomas Seminary in Louisville. He later earned degrees in philosophy and theology from St. Mary's Seminary and the University of Baltimore. Early in his career, Father Tom served as associate pastor at St. Denis, St. Pius X, and St. Helens before being named pastor at Simon & Jude in 1984. Over the next 33 years, he pastored the South Louisville communities of St. Helens, St. Matthias, St. Denis, and in 2009 became the founding pastor of Mary, Queen of Peace until his retirement in 2017. Father Tom is best known for his advocacy for Catholic education, serving on the board of the Catholic School Athletic Association continuously since 1973 and as a board chair since 1996. He also chaired the Committee for Stewardship Education in the Archdiocese of Louisville and has traveled the country speaking about the importance of stewardship in our daily lives. Father Tom twice served as the chair of board of directors of St. Francis de Sales High School and was the leading force in the school's largest ever capital campaign and major expansion of its athletic facilities that was completed in 2016. He is also the co-founding pastor of Notre Dame Academy in Shively, the first regional elementary school in the Archdiocese. In recognition for his long-standing commitment to Catholic education, Father Tom is a member of the de Sales High School Hall of Honors and was selected in the inaugural class of the Louisville Catholic Sports Hall of Fame. From 1984 to 2009, Father Tom was a licensed NASCAR stock car racer, having twice been voted most popular driver in the street stock division. Today, he is the chaplain at de Sales High School and serves as senior associate for 5 Catholic parishes in West Louisville. The Catholic Education Foundation salutes Reverend Thomas E. Gentile.
If I knew they were going to do that, I'd have brought my helmet. I still have it. I'm going to congratulate fellow honorees, thank the Catholic Education Foundation for this honor, thank my family from here in Louisville and from out of town for being here with us tonight. They're over there trying to behave themselves. I also want to thank the Sisters of Charity of Nazareth, the Zavarian Brothers at St. X, and the Sulpician priest here in Louisville and also in Baltimore. I need to thank my mother, most of all. I was not your model student, okay? Going to school for me when I was younger was time you spent before you went to recess and time you spent before you played sports. And then when I decided that I really wanted to be a priest, then it became the avenue that got me to where I wanted to be. Now, during those years when it was the fill-in between recess and sports, it was my mother who stayed on me to make sure that I learned. Okay, so God bless her. She's in heaven, and she's probably smiling tonight and going, God, I never thought he'd make it. I really believe and always have believed that God blesses us with talents, but he also blesses us with opportunities to use those talents. And when the task is large, he gives you people to make those things work. And I want to talk about 2 situations. The first one's Notre Dame Academy. Catholic schools in North Dixie area were closing one by one. And people really had no alternatives. And that was not acceptable. I didn't want to see another school close with people having to find a place for themselves. With the help of two other pastors, Father Don Ryan and Father Jeff Nicholas, and with a lot of help from Father Joe Atcher, we came together with 9 very courageous people from the parishes of St. Denis, St. Helens, St. Lawrence to solve the problem of Catholic education in North Dixie. We came together with the idea of let's make Catholic education work. Not at one place or another, but let's do the best we can do. And because of that, Notre Dame Academy, which folks told us would not work, is 15 years old. The second opportunity I had was DeSales High School. I've spent 20 years on the advisory board and board of directors of DeSales High School. When I was on the advisory board and I was chair, the discussions were about how are we going to make it one more year. And then the diocese gave us the best opportunity they could. They gave us control of the school. So I went from chairman of the board of advisors to chairman of the board of directors overnight. And God gave me good people to work with, courageous people, people who were willing to make decisions to make that school advance. And we made 3 basic decisions to start with. The first one was let's charge what it costs, and then work to help those who can't afford it. The second was let's hire a president to run this like a business, to move it up and give it the opportunity it needed and the resources it needed to make it work. And we found Doug Strothman. And the third one was let's be who we are. Let's be that school that can be personal. We're the right size so that we know who they are. We're the right size where we know each one of the students individually. You saw one of our shining stars tonight, Ebenezer. He's one of our shining stars. But the thing is, DeSales is personal. And that's not just a term, that's a reality. I've seen the board of directors go from what are we going to do to stay here to what are we going to do next. And that's what we do now. We talk about what's next, what we can do for the future. As chaplain, I have the opportunity not only to see it from 1,000 feet up as a board member, but I get to see it personally. I get to see those students come in every day. I get to see the teachers come in and work hard every day to give those kids what they need. I see the administration work hard to give them the opportunities and the environment where they can learn. I see the student services team never give up on a student, always working to keep them there, to let them succeed and be the best they can be. It's personal. That term personal means a lot to me. And the reason it means a lot to me was when I was pastor at St. Simon and Jude, I was also the chairman of the Catholic Services Appeal. And we had the first day of school, and I went out to watch the little ones come in and watch the mothers cry. And watch the little ones cry. And I'm standing there doing what I usually do, smiling, watching. And this little one hugs me around the leg. A kindergarten little girl, had no idea what her name is now. She looked at me and she said, "Father Tom, thank you." I went, "Okay, why?" She said, "Mommy said, because of you, I get to come here." It's personal. I was chairman of the Catholic Services Appeal. That's what made it possible for her to be there. What you do tonight and what you do for this organization is personal. When they give you something to fill out and ask you to write a check, it's personal. It's not a piece of paper. You're not helping a foundation. You're not building a corporate structure. You're helping a child. Sam, Sally, Juan, Diego, makes no difference. It's personal. Here's your commercial, Rich. And you'll have to pay me for it. Bishop Spalding said, move the decimal point one more to the right. What I'm asking you to do is, when they send you that form, see a face. See the faces I see. See the kids who need the help. Because when you write that check, one more child gets in our schools. Thank you, and God bless you.
Father Tom, thank you and God bless you for a lifetime of work in the last 35 years that you've invested your life in the lives of others in South Louisville. Thank you very, very much.